Hey guys, welcome to my first video where I show you some of my Anivia footage in Challenger and commentate over it. This is not a live commentary. I will be talking about my thoughts on the matchup, game plan, some tips versus Irelia, and the build and runes. In this game I chose these runes. I run them almost in every matchup right now, and I feel like it fits my playstyle the best. Presence of Mind allows me to stay in teamfights longer if we manage to get kills or assists, which is good, since Anivia is a control mage and needs to help her team out. I always run one attack speed rune. It helps me proc my electrocute better, and I can abuse my long auto attack range on my enemy. It's more important to do so in melee matchups, which we have in this game. The build path for this game is Everfrost first, and Zonia, and probably Oblivion Orb, because they have Yumi as well. But Everfrost just fits me the best, so that's what I'm going to build this game. But also because Irelia is a slippery champ and it's easy to miss Q on her, so having Everfrost is like a backup in case you mess up. So at level 1, you want to distance her from her minions. You don't want to attack when you're standing in her wave, because you'll take minion damage, but you want to put some pressure on her early. Usually Irelia's wait for the first 3 minions to get low, and then they Q on them and then on you, giving her full stacks on her passive. That's the only way she can outtrade you at level 1, so try to avoid that. As you can see, she just got 3 stacks there, so she couldn't fully commit. And we get level 2, so we go in for some trade. Small trade. Not fully committing. I'm not pushing this in very fast, because I'm Anivia and it's early levels. But it's a good thing, because jungler can't gank me right now. Usually they don't gank that early, but it can happen. So having a big wave is good in case she tries to fight you. Here we see an invade. We move first because we had pushed our lane in. It's important to react to these types of skirmishes first. You need to be watching the map at all times. So now I have 2 kills. I will look for a base. I don't want to fight her right now because I don't have ignite. I have a lot of gold on me, so we pick these minions up safe and stand far back. In matchups where you're up against a mobile champion like Irelia, Kiana, Yasuo, etc., you have to keep your distance from them. If you step up, they can punish you hard, so use your long range to poke and farm. And if you see that the wave is pushing, like in this case, you can just stand back and let it come to you. So now I'll just try to farm this wave and look for a base. I will try to slow push this in case Diana wants to gank me. When you're slow pushing the wave, you should call for a jungle to help and maybe dive your opponent. Then they lose a lot of minions. In this case, I don't want to fight her, so I'm not pinging Diana to come. I just want to look for a base. I'm stacking the wave just so I can base and come back, catch the next wave without her pushing it in. pick up the lost chapter. Usually when I get to around 1.3k gold, I just rush the lost chapter. But if I'm under that amount of gold, I just go for a tier and amp tome or boots. So here Zac does a nice roam from bot lane, pick up a kill on her, and now we're 3-0. But Irelia is broken, so even though I'm 3-0, she could probably 1v1 me, so game is not over yet. I need to play safe, I need to play smart. I'm backing here, picking up tier. It's important to get tier early. At this point we just want to help the team from now on. I could kill Irelia 1v1, but it's more important to help your team out. Look for roams, look for skirmishes. So I push my wave, I move a little, I see Evelyn. And I can just one-shot her, because I'm that strong right now. Here I see Irelia with the fully stacked passive. I flash that stun because she would easily get my egg and maybe kill me if my team didn't react, so I didn't take that risk. A good tip when facing Irelia is to keep your eyes on your own minions. It is easy to predict her moves because she'll rely on her Q a lot. And if there are minions with low HP, she will probably Q on them. Knowing this, you should throw your Q when she dashes to the minions. And if you do this a couple of times, she will be scared to Q on minions and maybe even give up some farm later on. So here I throw my Q. And I get some free poke. You should always look for these type of trades with her, since they are easy to predict and involves zero risk. Here I just freeze the lane. I see that my team is nearby and maybe we could bait her to a fight. But she's not coming, she recalls, so I do it as well with a freeze. Now I pick up boots. I pick up boots here because I want to avoid getting hit by her stun, but also to be able to run her down easily and catch up to her, hitting her with the walls. Failed gank attempt. Diana is nearby, so I can be aggressive. I also have egg, but I miss my stun. Luckily, Diana picks that kill up, and we're good. So I went very aggressive there, and it was kind of a misplay, missing that stun. I should have held on to it longer and used it when I was 100% sure that it was going to hit. And here I just get ganked again. I was too greedy for the plate, so that was my bad. in that 2v2 in the mid lane, you should never be scared, especially if you have egg and you're near your tower, because you should be able to win a 2v2 if you have egg. And they can't even finish you when you're on the tower, so it's a safe play. It's kind of a bait. You bait the enemies to fight you when you have your jungler nearby, and you can survive. Zag pings. So I set up a gank. Wall her. CC. Dead. Here I see my team committing top. I just shove my wave in, trying to get some plates. So now I think maybe we should just dive bot as well. So I'm moving through the jungle. I see that Evelyn is top, so I have no fear going through their jungle. He hits his Q, I hit mine. And we just pick up a free kill. So in that case, I had just pushed in my lane. I could either go for plates or look for a roam. But I chose to roam because I saw everyone top and I thought bot would be free kill if I moved. She tries to fight me. I'm just too strong at this point, so nothing I can say really. So enemy is still top. And I have nothing to farm in mid, so I go to their bot side jungle. Take every camp I can. I like to look for enemy raptors a lot, so usually I just hover, see if they're up, go pick them up. Farm as much as you can, because it's easy to farm with Anivia, so you should take advantage of that. So now I'm looking for a Zonia. I start with Seekers, just to be able to tank her damage longer. My team wants to do Drake, so I clear mid first. Now I see no one on the map, so standing far back, playing it safe. And now we've moved bot. My team is winning the fight. We pick up a free kill. I'm just farming whatever I can right now. Vayne steps up. I have too much damage. And the game is kind of over. We pick up the mid lane turret. I see the blue is spawning soon, so I'm moving. A little fight is breaking out. Here you can see the presence of mind in action. I had like 5% mana, but once I got the first kill or assist, I can just keep on going. And that's why I prefer to take that rune. I cleared these camps since everyone is dead. And then Vayne tries to fight me. We have a lot of gold right now. I purchased the Zonia Oblivion Orb. It's a big team diff this game. But yeah, as you saw early game, I just played safe. I managed to get a roam, picked up 2 kills on that. And we just kept on going after that. You just have to know your limits, kind of. Knowing what you can do at each stage of the game. And if you know that Irelia is... if you know Irelia's strengths and weaknesses, it should be an easy game. So, for example, I know how to trade versus her. I track her through her Qs and dashes, and try to land my stun when she dash. But also, I know that I can't fight her when she's fully stacked on passive. Instead, I chose to play to my strengths, and that is to set up ganks for my teammates. Roam, react first, manipulate the wave to my advantage. You can't be playing Anivia thinking that you win in every matchup, at every stage, at every level. It doesn't work like that. You have to know when you peak, when you have the damage to fully commit, if you have the sums to survive in case something goes wrong, if you have teammates nearby that can help you in case you go into egg form. I just farm everything with my R. It's such a nice ability. I'm planning on doing more of these type of videos, where I commentate over a pre-recorded game. I had some tips on doing these videos with certain matchups that are hard for Anivia, like Fizz, and I will try to get them as soon as I play versus them in my games, so I have some footage to show you and talk over. But right now I'm just trying to get some good games and do some videos on every type of matchup. We look to end here. Doesn't work out. Or does it? Can't remember. Okay. No. We get a pentakill this game. Last team fight. Doesn't happen too often when playing Anivia, especially in the higher ranks. That damage though. Pick up Evelyn here as well. Flash that, get hit by her stun, and somehow we manage to survive all that. And just pick up the rest. So this concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something from this video. It's my first time commentating over gameplay. It's my first time going through my thoughts on the game and how I play it. So I hope it was good. I will improve. And don't forget to sub, like, and leave a comment on which matchup you would like to see the most. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.